Catherine here. We are doing our product previews for our Winterhaven Stamp of Approval. In yesterday's video, I showed you these two cards and the products that I used to make them, and I showed you how to do this background here, and they were done with the 'Tis the Season stamp set. We do have dies to coordinate with the set, and they will be an add-on for the Stamp of Approval. So Stamp of Approval collection includes all of the pink packaged products, and then anything in blue or teal like this one is going to be an add-on. So we have 'Tis the Season, and then we have the Here We Come a Caroling stamp set, which is a personal favorite of mine. Well, it's kind of like picking favorite children, which you can't really do. I love them all, but the Santa sleigh and the carolers and the little puppy, oh my gosh, this set has stolen my heart. And another product we're showing you today is the Winterhaven Village. Oh my goodness, love these, and they were made to go with this. And then of course, like we always do in our Stamp of Approval collections, everything is coordinated to work together. So you are going to get billions of design ideas using just these products. Don't forget, we also give you a project guide download, so you get all of the favorite projects that the design team made in one handy project guide download, so you don't have to go searching all over the internet looking for ideas for your collection. It's all sent right to you with the step-by-step instructions. Okay, so one other product we have, this one also is an add-on, but these are the dies that cut out the Here We Come a Caroling stamp set. So these four products we are going to use on today's card. So let's see what we've got going on already. I have some cardstock already cut. So I have this piece here. I'm going to grab this little stamp set here. We've got some snow. So we're going to stamp it in Versamark. I'm just going to randomly stamp it on the background. I'll cover it with Wow embossing powder in white, and then I'm going to heat it. I want a snowy night sky, so I'm going to use the Something Borrowed ink, and I'm going to sponge on the background. The embossed snow is going to resist the ink and stay white. Tip on sponging. So when you sponge a background, you're going to want to take a light hand and start off of your cardstock, and that will help prevent getting streaks and smudges. And watch, I'll show you down here because I'm going to cover this up like that. See how it got kind of streaky in here? But if I start off of the paper first, I usually don't find that happen. So you can see the Catherine Pooler inks are great for sponging. They stay wet for probably about 5 seconds or so if you just stamp and wait. You can emboss with that, and then also that property makes it really great for sponging techniques and backgrounds. As I keep adding ink, you can see it gets darker and darker. So now I'm just going to concentrate around the edges, and I'm going to make the edges darker. We've got a great night sky. So I'm going to take a paper towel and just rub, which will help remove the color from the embossed images. All right, so now we've got a background, a great snowy sky. I want to darken those edges a little bit more. So I showed you this the other day. I did a little bit of icing on the cake sponging just to make it a little darker and give it a little bit more depth and interest. So I'm going to do that on this as well. I'm not going in very far, I'm just kind of concentrating on the outside edges. And then again, I'm going to take my paper towel, I'm going to rub that, get that off of that white embossed. Now my plan is to do a little village on a snowy hill, so I use the Winterhaven Dies and I cut out my hill, and then I have a bunch of things to choose from. So I'm not exactly sure yet which ones are going to make it on there, but I do want to do Happy Holidays down in the snowbank. So I'm going to line this up on my snowbank, and then I'm going to use our long rectangle grid block, and I'm going to pick that up, and then we'll do our greeting. Make sure that is straight. I'm going to do it with the icing on the cake. I'm going to add some liquid glue to the snowbank, and then we'll just adhere it to the Technique piece. trim off the ends. Now I added a ton of dimensional adhesive on the back. I want this to lay flat, and I want it to be popped up from my card a little bit just to give some more interest and kind of elegance to the card. So here is my layer that is going to go on the card front. Now I want Santa in the night sky. I'll grab my Santa and sleigh, and again use my long rectangle grid block. I'm going to use the icing on the cake to ink that up, and then I'll stamp it right on the die. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? I am a sucker for a Santa sleigh, I'm telling you. So I have my pieces all cut. I have the Santa sleigh cut and stamped, and I think I'm just going to do a bunch of trees and that sweet little church. I love the detail on this church, the little cross at the top. It's just so dainty and adorable. I know you guys are gonna love having these supplies in your stash, and there still are more products that I have not shown you guys. Be sure to check in with me tomorrow. Our blog hop starts, and I still have more stamps and dies that we haven't revealed. This collection is so jam-packed with goodness. So we have you covered for holiday cards, holiday tags, gift packaging. You can even make ornaments. We have you covered for thank you notes after the fact, even hostess gifts and New Year's Eve, and we may have even snuck in something for Valentine's Day. So a very useful, very versatile collection that is, like I said, going to take you through a ton of different holidays that you're going to make cards for your friends and family. All right, so if you are not on my blog, be sure to hop over katherinepuller.com/blog. Get on our wait list. Also, our collections sell out really quickly. You know what? I forgot. I have more cards to show you. So here is another card that I made with the same supplies. So I used the little houses up on top. I did the stars with glitter embossing powder, and I did the same exact sponging around the edges. I used the bigger tree and stamped it die cut, did the little carolers. I just kind of sponged in a little bit of tiara and tiki torch in there and used the music notes for the bottom. And then I have another, this is a little bit more kind of a non-traditional card, a fun and funky feel. So I used the graphic trees, just cut them out with scissors by hand. Little snowflake. This is one product that I haven't shown you guys yet, so stay tuned tomorrow. I did tiara for the background and did direct to paper to get my aquatini layer behind. So that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed these cards, and I'll see you again soon.